custom web pages, computer repair and service.
Starts at tackle. Verge, 6'2", 240 junior. Starting at nose, Trent Gander. Gander checks in at 5'10", 185 junior. Eugene Gore, G-O-R-E-E. Starts at tackle. Gore, 6'1", 245 pounds junior. Hunter Davis starts at defensive end, 6'2", 215 senior. Three linebackers in this 5-3 look. Marcus Locke starts at outside linebacker. Locke, 5'8", 190 senior. The other outside linebacker is Paul Boykin, 5'7", 180 junior. And in the middle, he also plays fullback, Chad Hunter, 6 foot, 200 senior. Starting in the secondary, they'll go three deep in the secondary. Jeremy McClain starts at one corner. McClain, 5'9", 155 junior. Starting at the other corner, Ben Atakpu, A-T-A-K-P-U, Atakpu. Starts at that corner, 6'1", 200 senior. And the free safety, Dominique Reed, 6'4", 170-pound senior. Bob Lee, we're going to send it down to you and report on the toss of the coin. Bob, what do we have?
Tommy, the toss of the coin, Lebanon did win the toss. They deferred until the second half. Riverdale wants the ball. They'll be moving, I say, we're going west to east, left to right on your dial. The officials for tonight's ball game, the clock operator is Dan Ellis. Linesman is Kevin Smith. Line judge Bam Wynn. Umpire Bubba Matters. Back judge Jason Corey, and the referee Greg Jarrell. The captains for tonight's ball game for Riverdale, 39 Hunter, number 3 Thomas, number 5 Locke, and number 27 Newsom. For your Blue Devils, number 13 Kenny Walton, number 17 Cody Tribble, number 54 John Mathis, and 75 Dustin Allen. Tommy, the field, the grass is thick tonight, but we got a little dampness on the field. It could be a little issue with some slipping. Blue Devils look fired up. They can make history tonight. It's been 70-something ball games since Riverdale's been touched. All we can do is strap it up and play some football.
Thanks, Bob Lee. You put old number 7, Bob Lee, out there tonight, folks, and I guarantee he'd bust that wedge for you. Here come the Warriors walking through the lineup of the Riverdale band. They've got a senior, and he's going to lay that tomahawk, that lance down at the 50-yard line. Here come the Warriors. 21 games in a row here at Tomahawk Stadium. They've won 74 consecutive games in the region. They have won 4 state championships. It goes on and on and on. All Lebanon can do, show up and play football. We're hoping this one has the makings of a good football game tonight. Lebanon with a couple of little tricks up their sleeve, and we'll see how that goes during the course of the evening tonight. Lebanon will kick. Kicking the football for the Blue Devils tonight. Kicking off will be Matthew Maynard. Matthew, the sophomore, will tee it up at the 40-yard line, and he will kick the football. Going deep to return for the Warriors will be Jeremy McClain. He will be flanked on one side by LeBrian Lawrence on the far hash. LeBrian Lawrence, and on the near hash will be Paul Boykin. So in the middle will be McClain. On the far hash, Lawrence, And on the near hash will be Boykin. We are ready to get this one underway. And here with a play-by-play call is Marv Dobson.
Well, thank you, Tommy. It's a good night for football. It's a crisp little snap in the air, and it's teed up, and here's the kick. It's a squibber right down the middle of the field, fielded by an upback. Across the 30 into the wedge and down at about the 32-yard line. So the Warriors set it up for the first possession of the game. 1st and 10 from the 32. On the return that time, didn't catch a number. Oh, well, that was Jeremy McClain. So he ran up and got that one. So McClain works it to the 32. 1st and 10 for Riverdale from that point. Still a lot of smoke in the air from the pregame festivities, but it's clearing. And Riverdale lines up. Back in motion, McClain, they toss to him. Boy, Lebanon reads that one, snuffs it out. A 4-yard loss brings him down over here on this right side in front of the Riverdale sideline. Loss of 4 on that play.
So Corey Reeves and Adrian Woods on the weak side. They ran the halfback McClain in motion, tossed it to him. A little student body sweep coming to the right. Lebanon smelled it out as Reeves and Woods closed in. That's the kind of pursuit you're going to need against this Riverdale football team.
Well, they gave him forward progress to the 29, so 2nd and 13 from their own 29. Riverdale sets it up. Thomas, your quarterback, the lone back in the backfield, of course, fullback, senior Chad Hunter. Aha, illegal shift. As the official here on this near side caught it, had 2 people in motion at the same time, and they'll move them back another 5. So things not starting out particularly well for Riverdale here. That'll set them up 2nd and 18 from their own 24.
Hill, the tackle on the right side, tried to widen his split, but he had already put his hand down. He raised up to widen his split, and once he did that, illegal procedure against the Warriors.
So Riverdale sets it up, 2nd and 18 from their own 24. Wing back in motion, and they'll give it coming across the line. There's McClain again. He'll work his way out to about the 28.5, almost the 29. So a gain of 5. They made back the penalty yards, but nonetheless bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 13.
Cross on the tackle for Lebanon. They came with the inside trap. McClain lines up on the wing on the left side. They pull the guard and tackle, bring him back inside, and Cross ducked a couple of blockers and makes the tackle.
Well, they said his knee was down at the 28, so that'll make it 3rd and 14 from that spot. Here's Thomas back under center. McClain in motion, fake the handoff to him. Thomas rolls to his left, throws downfield, has a man over there, but great defensive play that time by Adrian Woods as he was able to get in front of the receiver and impede the progress. No flag on the play, so incomplete pass brings up 4th and 14 for Riverdale from their own 28.
Michael Brooks, the intended receiver. Bob Lee, we talked about blocking a punt. Hey, we forced a punt here early.
Tommy, the defense did exactly what you needed. I'm going to tell you right quick. Dustin Allen also wearing number 33. Tim Blankenship wears 34.
Thank you, Bob.
Riverdale set punt formation. Walton, your deep return man. Oh, over his head. It's inside the 5. It's on the ground. And back to, oh my goodness, he's going to run with it to the 10, to the 15, and there's a flag. And the ball's loose, but it won't matter anyway because it was 4th down. So Riverdale, that one was just a scramble.
High snap on the punt over the head of Thomas in there in punt formation, and a couple of flags. It looked like Riverdale with blocks in the back or holding. Lebanon with a golden opportunity. Here comes the call.
Wow.
Illegal blocks in the back by Riverdale. That is declined. So Lebanon will take over 1st and 10 deep in Riverdale territory. They have spotted the football at the 15, just inside the 15-yard line. And here we go, Blue Devils.
Boy, and a great opportunity as Lebanon starts out inside their 15, right at the 14 as the Cowbells go crazy here at Warrior Stadium. Salas with the handoff, give it to Gaines deep in the backfield. He's going to move the pile. Not much there, but still a hefty 3, maybe 4. So a good little move that time as he pushed the pile basically and bulled his way for about 3.
Lebanon with an extra blocker on that defensive front. They've gone with Dustin Allen as an extra blocker up there. They put him in a eligible number. He is an extra blocker. We have another tackle in the game with him, Josh Mofield.
So here's Salas under center, gives to the up back. Benford, he works his way inside the 10. He'll be brought down just inside the 10. So a big third down here for Lebanon early on their initial possession. Boy, huge turn of events as Riverdale not only stopped, but not able to get off the punt.
Price Bishop has returned to the football team after missing last week's game. Gives us the opportunity for a field goal attempt. You never know. Lebanon with 8 players on the line of scrimmage.
Gaines, the lone back. Salas pitches to him. He's going to work his way to the 10 and a flag, and it looks like they're going to catch Dustin Allen on this left side for a hold.
Lebanon had 8 players on the line of scrimmage, had a wing left, 1 back in the backfield, and trying to run sweep left with Gaines. He slips as he reaches the near sideline. So we will repeat third down and back it up. Out of the game goes Jacob Maynard. Into the game comes Ken Walton as a split receiver. Bob Lee, the move, putting those guys in those low numbers to get us a little more beef up front.
Tommy, you unbalance one side or the other. You know, when you get a game like this, you got nothing to lose. They've won 74 straight region games. The defense did a good job making a stand at first. Then you get the bad snap. You can't ask for anything better getting a short field to work with. We got to capitalize on this.
So they'll put it down at the 20, 3rd and 15. Salas goes back into shotgun. Walton, your lone split out wide to the right. Gaines and Benford in the backfield. Bookend Salas. Salas goes over there to Walton. That one was deflected and nearly intercepted. In and out of the hands that time of the defensive back there for Riverdale, LeBron Lawrence. Close, but no cigar.
Defensive end for Riverdale got his hand up and batted that one away. Lebanon will put the field goal team on the field. Bishop will put the pad down at the 27-yard line, making a 37-yard attempt. Bob, you've got the call.
It is marked at the 27. Tommy Bishop on for the attempt. Silas to hold. We've got movement on the line. We've got motion on Lebanon. Riverdale jumped. Lebanon moved.
Procedure will back it up 5 yards against Lebanon. So the spot will go to the 32-yard line, will be where the pad goes down. That'll make it a 42-yard field goal attempt, Bob Lee.
It is marked at the 32, Tommy. Alex Hutto is the snapper. Silas to hold. Bishop to attempt. The ball club is set. The snap's back. The hold's down. He's got the leg, Tommy. It's good! 8:27 left to go in the first quarter. It's 11-3. Riverdale nothing.
Murfreesboro Riverdale Warriors take advantage of the short field, and Price Bishop kicks his longest field goal of his career, a 42-yard field goal with 8:27 left in the first quarter. It's 11-3, Riverdale 0.
11 set to kick off. They'll tee it up from the 40. Here's the kick, another line drive right down the middle of the field, fielded by an up back at the 30 and taken down immediately as he got to it right at the 35. So a huge coverage play that time by Lebanon. That one didn't go anywhere.
Sequoia Reeves just undressed Monty Newsom, the return man. Newsom goes down to field the grounder, and Sequoia just tore his head off. Riverdale will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And of course, Riverdale in that wing T formation. One wide out far to the left, Julius Worthington.